We begin this epic adventure with a shot of a plane flying over what would be Pakistan and heading towards Russia. We jump into the back, and who's there? Only the baddest mother on the block. Y'all know who it is. It's Snake, and he's taking some deep drags of a cigar. He puts on a mask that could be considered either Raiden or that weird mental jabroni. Barrett, what's his name?
Psycho Mantis.
Kid Cudi. Nope, Psycho Mantis. Thank you so much. He's got the mask on. So then we jump out of the plane like a total badass. We're flying through the sky. We pull our chute. We fall down off of the tree. We need to go forth on an epic mission to go save Kaziskavas. I've already forgotten his name. It's something with an off.
Sokolov.
Maybe it's Sokolov. So we got to go save Sokolov. Let me introduce you to the boss. And you're like, the boss? And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my God, is it Big Boss? Because technically this is super old. It's not Big Boss. You know who Boss is? This badass lady. This badass lady gets on. She's turned out, she's our mentor. Do we really get alligator skin armor? Barrett, if that's true, I'm gonna need you to kill every single one of these alligators right now.
You can even get an alligator hat.
Okay.
Fuck
okay,
you.
Barrett, turn around. We need to murder these alligators.
Dude.
You know what you should do is drag his body
It's not
to the
alligator.
alligator pit. Let the alligators eat him.
Oh my God, that's the most brilliant thing I've ever fucking heard in my entire life.
I was thinking snakebite, Mike. You grow your fingernails out. You put poison on the ends of your fingernails.
Oh,
and
okay.
You just hit him in the neck with like your 3 fingernails. Like, little snakebite.
He does not have the dump truck like he did in the first.
Give it time.
two.
Give it time.
Never did.
We started off, and that man looked like he took 2 whole watermelons, shoved them in his pants. Okay, this man right now putting flapjacks in there. It's a -0. Then we get to an abandoned factory where they're holding Kaziskavas. We jump into the abandoned factory. Kaziskavas is taking his work. He's putting it in the fire. He's shredding documents. But we're like, yo, freeze, jabroni. Don't do that. And he's like, who are you? And we're like, get this. We're part of the CIA. Your homie, a.k.a. Major Tom, sent us. He's like, yo, here's the deal, bro. They're sending badasses to come get me away from these jabroni Russians. Even scarier Russians are coming to get me to bring me back over there. They're called the GRU, a.k.a. the Spetskavas. We got a situation here where we got to get Jabroni Kaviskavas off the thing, right? We sneak out. Boom. Who do we see? Say what?
Bro, no way. Oh, dude, he's young and hot. What the fuck?
The name of Ocelot. He's leading the Ocelot crew. This man, that's what he did, right? He called his crew.
No.
We're surrounded. Yeah, thank you, Bear. Yes, thank you, Bear. That's exactly right. They surround us. Snake looks at him and just goes, hey, you don't want this. And he's like, I want this, bro. And he's like, just so you know, dude, you're playing around with a fire that you can't put out. He puts down freaking Revolver Ocelot. He says, run to your mama because you're a nobody. Revolver Ocelot, tail between his legs, leaves the scene. But at that time, Kaviskavas ran to the bridge. So we run back to the bridge to go meet Kaviskavas. We're like, yo, bro, it's time to get out of the jungle. We got to go home, see your wife and family back in the USA. We get onto the bridge. Who shows up? A shadowy woman figure, a.k.a. it's Boss all of a sudden. So then she drops down these 2 big-ass boxes, and she's like, yo, Kaviskavas is coming with me. And then this freaking Hind D pulls up, and it's a helicopter, and they open it up, and they grab Kaviskavas, and then they lean out, and it's 3 bad jabronis. It's freaking this dude controlling a bunch of bees. It's this other jabroni that I've already forgotten about. No, it's young Vamp. It's definitely a vampire. It's a young vampire. He doesn't sound like Vamp, but he could be Vamp. He's probably Vamp's daddy. We're going to call him Vamp Daddy from this point forward. Then we finish with this guy. I've never seen Dragon Ball Z in my life before, but I do know there's this old guy with a weird beard and the sunglasses. This old guy, he popped his eyeballs out. Now the big bad is here. If you thought the guy Liquidus Snake from the last game was badass, this big bad, way badder. All of a sudden, he shows up. He's Lenny Kravitz. What was his name? Sturgeon Simulator? What was his name, Tam?
Colonel Volgin.
Virgin Volgin shows up, right? They got 2 nuclear warheads, and freaking Virgin Volgin over there is like, yo, we're going to take this guy. We're taking the Shagahad. We're out of here, y'all. So then he's like, yo, you got to kill this grasshopper because he's not going to follow us. And she's like, it's my friend. I'll kill him. She pushes us off the side of this bridge. We fall into the water. They get out of there. We get out of the water. We look up. They got the Shagahad in freaking helicopters. They're moving, right? He looks at the other jabroni and goes, we're going to put an end to this. He freaking nuclear blasts Well, boom. Turns out a week later, we go back. Oh my God, how did she find us again? It's Big Boss again. Boss is trying to say to us, yo, you shouldn't be here. And we're like, yo, lady, we got to shut this shit down. Stop being the bad side. So then she all of a sudden beats us up again. She freaking lands her horse on top of my hand, breaks my hand. I'm like, ah! So she does that, right? She leaves and she's like, don't come back here, mother. What? And I was like, no, we're going to battle. Don't you worry about that, lady. So then we move through the jungle because now we got 3 goals. That's to get Viskavat's back. That's to finish Big Boss because she's a jabroni, and to bring evidence that will prove that the USA is not involved in this to Russia, so the Russians won't kill us in a gigantic nuclear war.
And also to destroy the
Shagahad. But we were supposed to meet this guy named Adam because Adam and Eva are actually internal spies that are working for Virgin Vogel that's going to give us information to break down the stuff, right? Turns out Adam didn't show up, but this lady Eva did. She's on a motorcycle. She's just spraying and praying from across the street at these bad guys. Totally badass, right? So we talk with her. She tries to seduce Snake, but guess what? Snake can't be seduced because he's got his mind on one thing, and that's the mission, y'all.
Mike, can we get a denim check on Snake holding that gun?
That denim is red hot, scorching hot.
That denim is a little sticky.
So she lets me sleep. We wake up to a ton of bad guys. Who is it again? It's freaking Ocelot. He won't leave us alone. So him and his crew, meow, they come back, right? And so we freaking beat them all down. But get this, then we have a standoff because he's all of a sudden got Eva in a chokehold. She freaking gets out of it. Eva looks at us and goes, I got this. She gets on the motorcycle. She revs that thing, wheelies up in front of this man's face, bangs the motorcycle off of this man, does a backflip, catches the knife in midair, dips out of there. Absolutely insanity right there. So we say we'll see her later because she's got to beat him to the base so she doesn't get found out. Then we go to the next area, right?
Which one's the trank?
That's the one, MK22. No, it's M191.
This is not something you want to get wrong.
Yeah, it's M1 now.
No, it's MK22. It's in the description.
Shut the fuck up, you snitch.
To the next cutscene, first boss fight, us against Ocelot again. We absolutely destroyed this young punk. He's a nobody, right? Then all of a sudden, he gets saved because the bees are back, right? So we jump down in this hole. Barrett's in the cave. He's spelunking. Then at the end of our first part 1 playthrough, we fight Pain, aka the Hornet. We're in this weird cave/pond. He's shooting hornets at us. Barrett's buckshotting that guy with a shotgun. Absolutely destroys him. And that's where we are right now after 5+ hours of gameplay. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eaters, number of snakes eaten, 17.
Snake Eater!
This is one of my favorite solutions in 12 minutes.
Whoa!
That's a great trophy.
Snake! You can't do that. The future will change. You'll create a time paradox.